Hello and welcome to Deft and Dorky. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons and talk about getting scooped by Sly Flourish.
We got scooped. Got scooped.
How many
That's
scoops
all right
does it
though.
take?
Sly Flourish is a cool dude.
He's a cool scoop.
Yeah. At least we didn't get scooped by some dickhead.
So we are missing a Brian tonight. He may join us at some point. We'll see. But how's everyone doing?
And we're doing
Well, pretty good.
I'm doing alright.
fantastic.
Gonna move some frames around here.
Uh-oh.
I want to see the side of Joe's head.
Ah,
Oh, then he sits back into the frame. Fine, I'm not moving it. All right. Well,
Ooh. Okay, I got some new stuff last time, right?
yeah. So yeah, last time we you guys finished up
Yes.
Ivia's dungeon the previous time, and then last time was spent mostly just identifying everything and distributing gear and coins. Let's see. Also, you noticed that some of the mountain peaks were extra snowy, and sort of
Yeah.
figured out what that meant from
Thank you for
from
reminding me.
Vonic.
I really need, I was going to buy a notebook so that I had one notebook for each D&D campaign so that I wouldn't get confused. But I still haven't done that. God dang.
You just lose it. That's what I do.
Oh, really? Well, I used to have one notebook that I like split, but then over time it just like all melds together and you forget where anything is. It's all sad. And I'd use an iPad, but it's like huge. It takes up my whole desk. Ugh.
What else we got? Yeah, you guys saw the mountain was extra snowy, which you Vonic sort of remembered that there was tail of a white dragon.
Snow
That is
dragon,
why
yeah.
it was up there, why it was snowy up there in the first place. And now that it's extra snowy, it's kind of a little alarming. Also, anyone who's watching on YouTube, if you move over to the Twitch channel, that's where most of the chat is. For the live stream, anyway. But having said that, I guess we can just jump into it. You know where we are now. You guys are still at Ivia's mansion.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because we just distributed all the stuff and then that's all we did.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
pretty much all you did.
That took half the session.
Yeah, and I knew that it was going to take a while, so it was fine.
Well,
There's a lot of stuff to go through.
Did we have a plan for what we were doing this time? Last time, did we say?
You said you were going to go up the mountain.
Alright, sure.
Where did you
Yeah, let's do
put?
that.
You put something back in the vault. What was it? Was it the orb?
It-
It was
The
the
mirror,
orb,
I
right?
thought.
The mirror's
Yeah,
in
the
there,
mirror,
but then
yeah,
you
the
took
mirror's in
the
there.
orb back in there. I think
Yeah.
Saturn did that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one thing that's like truly.
Yeah, the orb. That's right. He did take that back.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are free to do what you want. You can. I don't think we got a long rest last time, but you're free to spend the night in the mansion and get a long rest, and then set off.
Yeah,
with
we'll
whatever
do
you're
that.
gonna do.
I forgot how we were trying to put that item in the mirror. We couldn't do it because it has to be on somebody.
Yeah.
We go get a squirrel. Squirrel. And get the
Strap
squirrel,
it to a
put in the mirror.
squirrel.
Yeah. And pass it through. Yeah.
Oh, we know a perfect person to go get a squirrel.
Yeah,
no.
we do know that. Yeah.
Oh,
We're in
you
a
can
squirrel
put
for
it
us
on.
to trap for all
Go
eternity.
find that black cat. What was his name?
Oh, Professor Midnight.
Professor Midnight. Yeah.
Whatever happened to Professor Midnight?
He's a cat. He just shows up every once in a while.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
That's-
He just every
that's what
now and then
cats
he's
do.
like. I think I wrote something down. Let's see.
Before the long rest, I'm gonna put counterspell into my ring.
Okay.
All right. Long rest, and I guess we're gonna head
Yeah.
towards the mountain, eh?
That is up to you guys.
We're going to the mountain because it's snowy. It's because it's abnormally snowy. It's like summertime or something.
No, it's winter, but it is abnormally snowy even for winter.
Did you say that there was like a dragon up there?
There's potentially a
Okay.
dragon up there. It's a
We just-
legend.
We just think
More
that
a
because-
legend than-
Oh, okay.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't
We're
think-
missing our guy who keeps track of what we do.
I don't remember if
Were
any
we,
of you
were we
made.
going to the mountain or were we going back to town so we could upgrade our licenses? Remember we talked about doing that?
Oh yeah, we need to do that too.
Because I was going to get the big one.
Yeah, we got to get the big one for all our new items.
So here's on the map here.
Is it on the way?
You guys are here. Here, I'll switch over to combat view so everyone else can see. You guys are here. The normally when you went up the mountain before, you entered from over here. And Vonik, your like people are sort of in this area ish. The big mountain peak is like up here ish. And then there's the biggest city that's sort of on the way is Graylin, which is right here.
Yeah.
And then this is Ulstead, which Merton has mentioned a couple times he does not want to go that way.
We
So
could-
if
we
you
skirt-
could,
we
you
skirt
could,
around that.
yeah, you can scoot around it if you stop here and just head over this
Go off
way.
into the trees.
Yeah.
Oh, there's probably a road wrapping around it, as long as we don't get. Well, I don't know. Depends on how close you want to get, Merton.
Yeah, a wide berth.
Huh. Can't just put like a potato sack on your head. Just walk
Just
real
put a
close so
potato
that we're on
sack
the
on your
road
head.
the whole time. I'll cut holes in the eyes for you. I'm a master craftsman. Well, we can go around it. We can go wide around it. That's fine. If we want to go that way. But let's go get our licenses because that'll be easy to get because we can just go back to the tower and then or just go right to the city, right? Because we have the circle.
Is that really necessary? Do we have to go through any towns with what we've got?
I can teleport us back to the tower, and we can easily get back to Brable or Takria.
I could use a shop day. I could pick up some materials for spells.
Cool. We basically have two homes now.
And also, it's just like insurance, right? If we don't do this and we end up somewhere where we can't get it and we need to go in somewhere, what are we gonna do with all these like incredibly valuable items?
Leave them here. Our tower. Our house, whatever it is.
I'd rather not be
Yeah, I'm
unprepared if I
I'm
don't
gonna
have
wear
to
my
be.
armor.
And as a reminder, you guys have not been back to the tower in a while because since the assassination, the Aegis has been on
Oh, yeah,
lockdown,
the Aegis was closed.
and
That's
you
why we
weren't
didn't go
sure
back.
how to get back. You weren't sure if you would be able to get back in there easily.
Alright, well we can ignore that for now too, if we want, and we can just go. But do we really want to
How long has it been now since that happened?
happened?
That was
The assassination.
Oh, the assassination.
The assassination that closed the Aegis down.
about 5-6 days.
So not very long. They're probably still on lockdown. Okay.
Also, Vonna,
That's-
don't
yeah.
you want your werewolf thing back?
Oh yeah, it's
We
been
could, I mean,
We got plenty of things
6
to
days.
do.
we got plenty of. It's the side quest time. Well, we got to do a lot of small little side questy things. Do we think we can beat this dragon if it is there? I'll ask you guys that.
Well, let
How
me
big was
ask
the
you:
dragon in the legend?
do we have to get the license at the Aegis?
Well, an Aegis establishment of some kind, yeah.
But if they were all closed down due to the thing, would we be? I want to do what I know if we'd be able to get a license right now.
You think it's feasible, but this is unprecedented, so you aren't sure.
Yeah, that's true.
We can totally skip that. I mean, yeah.
Government always
Martin's
finds a way
right.
to get their money.
You want to have
license.
Jace send a message to someone
Yeah, we can just have Jay. Yeah,
to
Jace.
ask if we
My
can get
guy.
our licenses?
Yeah,
What are you
do that.
having Chase do? He says my stomach
We're
feels
having-
bad, guys.
And we're saying, suck it up, Buttercup. Send us
He's
a
our-
message.
He's our instant messenger.
We need him.
Whoop.
Do a little phone call for us. Nobody else has anything like that? Dang. Okay, well, guys, we have options.
He says there's some
What
kind of
option?
wild magic surge and my magic is gone.
Since Jace is down and out.
I kind of want to go check out the dragon.
That's fine. We can go check out the dragon.
Did you guys long rest? You're talking about this the next morning?
Yes.
Yeah, we spent
Okay.
we spent the night. We're talking about this the
We're
next
having
day. We're
breakfast.
kind of sitting there going, now what?
Okay, so if next morning you get up and like look out there at the peak again there, Vonik, and it is visibly worse. What that
Oh.
means, you're not sure, and it's not like, oh, everything just died, but it's like the storm is worse up there.
Okay. I think we're
This
gonna
is sorta
go
like
straight to
cold.
the mountain.
Cold protection.
Oh yeah.
and you
we
guys
might need
you
to
guys
get
have
gear.
some because you went up the
We have
mountain
gear.
before, and you have cold weather gear.
But we don't have
And
any cold spells
some
or
cold
anything
weather
like that.
stuff.
Seems
Well.
magical. Could be.
Yes, it potentially is, but we should get over there. If it's getting that bad that fast, we should get over there.
Worst case scenario, we have enough supplies. We have the hut. So
Yeah, we have the hut. We got food. Do we have
We-
food? We
we
have.
got
the-
we
I
haven't
got
been worried about that,
tons.
My concern
I
is
got
if we put the hut up, we'd be
Okay.
buried by the time morning rolls around.
but that's fine.
Fireball.
Yeah, just you burn a fireball every morning.
Yeah.
Every morning you're not getting long rests.
Firebolt until
There you go.
all the way out.
yeah, I got 236 pounds of rations.
That's
in
a
my
lot.
bag.
He's like, oh guys.
Dang.
It's in my bag of holding.
Okay.
It's good.
Fair.
It's good. He keeps a feast in there. All right. Yeah. I guess
I have
going that way.
14 pounds of rations. Okay, that's all I got on me. It's basically 7 rations.
Saturn's the cook. Let's go.
So we're going up the mountain.
We're going up the mountain.
Okay, which route are you taking?
Yeah.
'Cause you're in Bitra, which is here.
Yeah.
You can just head straight to the mountain and like go up from there. You could go down
Yeah,
here
that
to
would be-
Draylen and go up. Or if you wanted to, you could go all the way around and like go by your people first and then go through, but that would probably take the longest.
I'm just trying to get up, right? Let's just go.
Do we want to go straight up or do we want to? I think they'll be fine. We'll get up there. We'll just go to the shortest route and go up. But if we go up the mountain on this side, we're in bad shape because we're far away, right?
What do you mean?
Because we're gonna have to climb. If we go on this side, we're gonna have a lot more mountain climbing to do than if we go around and then go up. Because if the storm's happening like here,
Yeah,
Are we
it's gonna be
afraid?
you'll spend more time on the
Yeah.
mountain this way, but it'll
Yeah.
be roughly the same amount of time overall
As
if you were
going
to go-
around?
If you were to go this way.
oh, okay. I figured since this was a road, it would be a lot faster to hit that.
Yeah, this map is not. I'm using my actual like more accurate map to gauge these times.
Oh, okay. Then I guess yeah, we can just go straight up the mountain. I know how to go up.
Up is in, down is out.
What? Yeah, that's it. In the mountains.
Gee, I didn't read this on this ring that we got out of that vault.
Yeah.
But this ring lets you cast a spell once per day at 9th level.
And upscaled. Not
Nice.
not a 9th
Yeah,
level spell.
no, I know, but I'm saying you can cast a spell that you know or can cast at 9th level once
Yep.
per day.
9th level fireball.
That's crazy.
Ninth
Let's do
level counter spell.
You
fail.
counter spell. That's the one.
You fail.
Counterspell's cracked now. It's like no good, right?
We aren't using those rules right now, so no, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
I don't even like
Once those rule
rules.
books come out.
Once
done.
those rule books come
Counterspell
out,
sucks.
it's backwards compatible, and I get to choose.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, let's hit these
Backwards
mountains.
compatible. Sometimes it will, and sometimes it won't.
whatever the situation.
Whatever the plot armor calls for.
Exactly. That's right. That is the correct answer. All right.
All
we
right.
heading out.
So you're going just hitting the mountain and going straight away.
Yeah, we're just
So
gonna try
more
to get-
more days on the mountain, but roughly the same overall.
Yeah.
So, okay. Okay, I need... So, okay, first off, you're going to be on the road for getting to the mountain, so no business there unless you guys want to do anything.
Is there? Yeah, we'll just walk through that. Yeah.
Okay, so it takes you roughly 2 days to get to the base of the mountains, and then
Okay.
you're going to be walking.
You're gonna be walking.
Be walking up the mountains. So I need... Let's see.
Mountaineering checks.
I need... So, I need survival checks.
I got
So
that.
either Vonic can do it at advantage, or one person can just do a flat roll.
I got a +9.
With what?
I think Joe's got a +9, so
Oh, hang on, what is it?
I think that's probably
Survival.
better than my advantage.
Yep, it's up to you guys.
I have a +1. I'm not
Do it.
very survivalist.
I think Saturn.
Oh,
should do it.
survival?
I trust him.
Can we take your D&D Beyond roll there, Saturn?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
doing
know.
very well.
I'm natural 20 at D&D Beyond.
It's a 29. I was like,
Can I get assistance from my sprite flying above?
Nice.
Not for this.
Could I just assist him on this since I'm a survival
No.
expert?
No, it's just
Flat
it's either flat roll or Vonic gets it with advantage because this is he knows
Ah,
more about it.
that-
19.
better than I
That is
would've
good. Okay, so for day 1, and then I need someone to roll me a d20.
That's you, David.
we like ones. Go roll, David.
Nine.
9. Okay. All right. So day 1 is pretty uneventful. It is getting colder as you go up, and snowier.
That was the whole night. The night's over.
Yeah. I'm doing like a survival check to make sure you're going the right way, and then
Okay.
a d20 to see if there is basically it's a random encounter table, although they may not
Yeah,
be completely
I got you.
random. So yeah, you are what's the word I'm looking for? You got a good idea of where you're going.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say
Why
you're
are we
certain
going
you're
to-
going the right way, but certain is not the right word. You're bleh. You're a word
Oh,
that
you're
I
not
can't
certain.
think
Isn't there a
More than
peak
certain.
that we're walking to?
of. Do what?
Isn't there like a peak that we're walking to?
Yeah, but there is like as you get closer to this, it is more and more like blizzard conditions, and it can be hard to see.
Okay,
All right,
if y'all
so
follow Vonic's rule of following mountains, up is up.
That's right. We'll be fine.
so that was 2 days.
So we're in like real bad conditions now.
Yeah, that first day wasn't too bad, but at the end of that first day, it's starting to get worse. 2 and then 1. Okay. So if there's anything you guys want to do during any of this, because I'm figuring you're putting up the hut at night for your short rests. So if there's anything you guys want to do, stop me.
And I got a question for you though. In your campaign, what is the cost for scribing spells per slot? The book says 50 gold per level of spell, but I don't know what you want to do.
Yeah,
I know you were making everything normal. A little more.
No, that's fine. It's unless it's because you're evocation, so you get a half price on evocation spells. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I had 50 gold of like the fine inks and parchments that I bought before when this even started. So I'm gonna during one night there's a floating disc spell in that other spell book. I'm going to copy that into my during the night one night.
What level is that? This floating disc.
1.
Okay. Perfect.
Level 1. And that would be all 50 gold because it's not an evocation.
Okay.
That would be all I can do.
And that only takes you like an hour or something because of the other thing, right? Because of the magic quill.
Yeah, it's like an 2 hours. It's like an hour, but that's the only thing I'm doing that night, so
gotcha.
I'd have plenty of time.
Yep.
How bad's the blizzard right now?
What's that?
It goes in and out. Ahead of you, it looks worse, but you get bits of the day that are you have decent visibility, and then parts of it you don't. But it's getting gradually worse as you go into the mountains, up the mountains.
Up the mountain. All right. Are we at the beginning of a night still? Is that what we're doing?
Sure, yeah.
I am going to set up a tent and sleep outside.
Okay.
I'm freezing. I'm setting up my hut. I'm going inside.
I'm feeling like it's home again. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, at this part where the storm isn't ridiculous, yeah, it feels pretty homey to you. Like, you know it's going to get worse, and it's still going to not feel bad necessarily to you, but it's going to get difficult for you.
More difficult than now, for sure,
yeah.
But now I know it's calm enough, it's cold enough.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to set up like my whole little tent area, and I'm going to start carving on something. Let me roll a carving roll here.
Okay.
What were we using for that?
Dexterity plus proficiency.
Okay. So it's +5. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna roll this. This is an animal handling check, but it is the right roll. I rolled poorly. I'm gonna scrap that one, and I'll start again the next night.
You start carving in on this, and it's been a while since you carved in this cold.
Yeah.
You start carving, and the wood just cracks. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah. All right. I just throw that one to the side.
Gotta warm that wood up first.
Yeah. I let it get too cold. That wood had frostbite.
All right. So I need another survival roll and a D20 for the day 2. And again, if there's anything you guys want to do, stop me.
Yeah. During the nighttime, whenever we have downtime, I want to start sketching designs. I want to try and make little clockwork figurines that move around animatronically.
Okay. Okay, so you're just like in the sketching phase, pre-production.
Yeah.
All right.
Just trying to come up with ideas.
All right. 12. Still good enough to not be too bad. So you're gonna have to, well, at least right now, at this lower part of the mountain, you're gonna have to roll less than a 3 to be bad. Although the DC will go up as you go up.
As it gets deeper.
Okay. And I need a D20 from someone.
All right, here you go.
Okay.
13.
All right. The storm is, as predicted, getting a little bit thicker. Your visibility windows are narrowing a bit, but you feel you are still on course.
Put my
So that
goggles on.
is the end of day 2.
There's like
in the
snow goggles
mountains.
that you wear.
You making your own snow goggles out of what?
I'm not making them. I'm just saying. We should have had some.
Okay, I guess you could try to make some out of your snail glass.
I do have a lot of it still. That's what I'll work on instead of that carving, since it's too cold. It's too cold to carve wood, but glass.
Glass loves the cold.
It's so good in the cold. It's so definitely
So good
doesn't shatter
that
in the
you should
cold.
put it right next to your eyeballs.
I'll warm it up. I'll start a fire and I'll warm the glass up a little bit before I carve.
Yeah, make sure you warm it up, then put it on your eyeballs, and then let the cold hit it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing bad will happen.
Nothing bad can happen, dude. That won't be too hard to make, actually. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, perfect. That's what I'll start on. All right, I guess we're headed up. More.
Okay. That was the end of day 2. You guys are getting short rests at the end of each day, so if there's anything short resty that you need to do, you can do it. Day 3, I need a survival check and a D20.
Here's D20. 14.
Okay.
Yikes. 13.
Whoa.
Okay. It's just creeping along here right on the edge. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Again, anything you want to do, you can stop me. But that is the end of day 3. You guys, it is very cold. For anyone who is not Vonic, if you guys didn't have the hut at the end of each day, it would be unbearable. It is very, very cold with these blizzard-like conditions.
I'm gonna sit down with everyone in the hut tonight. I'm gonna, listen, boys. This isn't gonna get any easier. It's gonna get worse. And you guys
Sort of-
already look like you're suffering.
Well, this would have been a lot easier if I still had Char with me.
Would you like us to turn around and go back?
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just letting you know. I'm gonna go up there, and I'll be all right. But we have the option of not going any further.
I'm willing to push through.
All right.
All right.
He's still in his turtle shell, and
It's like it's
I'm
cold.
just hanging out. Yep.
It's insulated heating in here.
He's got a battery pack with one of those like warmer blankets inside.
Yeah, I'm.
Ever
I'm
watch
not
Looney
warm-blooded.
Tunes?
Yeah.
He's got a whole like cabin.
He's
in
got
there.
it's like a whole
Fireplace.
yeah. Like a log cabin in there. Perfect.
I'm trying to figure out if turtles are warm-blooded or not.
They're not, right? They're
They
lizards.
are not. No, they are
I
reptilian.
figured.
You're
I know
having it
lizard
extra
folk
rough. It's okay. We'll make it.
It's nice
All
and
right.
chill.
All right. Give me a survival and a D20 for day 4.
I'm gonna roll me my thing for making these lenses.
Okay.
While
I'll
I'm
roll the
inside.
d20.
21. Survive.
Oh god, 4.
Dang, poor. I'm having a bad time. It's too cold.
It's
I'm
too
gonna
cold
hold
up here, dude.
Yeah, it's too
David,
cold.
roll me
Uh-oh.
a D6.
Five.
Okay. So, the blizzard really picks up. So much so that just moving at all up, like forward, is going to be difficult. You have a couple choices here. You can just hunker down and wait it out, or you can try to push through.
I
We
think
have
we
time. I think we could wait it out.
Yeah, I don't think
Cool.
waiting it out.
Are
is
we
a
gonna
problem.
get buried in snow if we wait this out?
If we get buried in snow, that really wouldn't be that big of an issue because it would packed all around the dome, and then once the dome was gone, you'd have a perfectly formed little igloo under the dig out of there.
If we needed to get out, I mean, teleportation is still an option.
Yeah, it's
That
the
too.
last resort.
It'll be fine.
So you're hunkering
All
down
right.
and just burning a day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll,
hunker down.
we'll create a hut. And,
Like Steve.
Okay. So you guys
So-
just create the hut a couple times, 3 times during the
I
day.
was gonna say every 8 hours I'd recreate the hut until we're ready to move until the storm lets up.
Okay, so yeah, after you create it a couple times, you're buried. While you don't think it's going to be difficult to dig out, it is a bit disconcerting that you are essentially buried alive under you don't know how many feet of snow. But you hunker down for the better part of the day. Is who is trying to dig out and check on things when you think
I'll
it's
do
time
it.
to go. Okay,
I'll
go ahead and
dig.
make me an athletics check.
Before I roll.
I'm going to just use shape water to unfreeze parts of it to form a hole.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. So you use shape water to unfreeze part of it, and it just so. See how would that work? How does the spell work exactly? Let me look.
You could turn the snow into water, probably.
And drown you all.
It wouldn't actually
The
be that much
5-foot
water, would it?
cube.
But man, we'd be
Snow's
wet, and that
mostly
wouldn't.
air.
But if it lands on us, that would not be.
Yeah, but we could just put up
fun.
another dome, turn it all into water, and it would all flow away and wipe out a bunch of the snow and give us a way out. No problem.
Well, I mean, depending on how long you spent on it, that's not exactly how it would work. It would turn to ice, and then just make it very difficult to climb out.
Here, look, we grab a stick,
Let's see.
poke a hole through it, so that way we know how deep it is.
I guess it doesn't say I could unfreeze.
Cause water to. I mean,
Can you
you
move snow?
you cause the water to. Let's see. I have a cube.
I think prestidigitation will even melt, right? It melt snow. It'll create fires.
Yeah, a little tiny, like a good candle fire, carrying it around with you.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. It takes a little bit of time. But yeah.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, I'll just shape out the water and move it over
He'll turn it into
onto
like a
the ground to
staircase.
the side.
Okay, it's yeah, like as you're doing it, you finally figure out a good way to do it because you can't see anything. All you know is like up, pretty much. So it takes you a while, but you eventually start like, hey, I can just like sort of shape this into stairs. So you guys have a little stairway that you can try to walk up, and it falls through in a couple places, but you guys, over the course of a little while, get it figured out. And are ready to go for the next day. So I need a survival check and a d20.
Or
Where's
just
the
roll a
D-
d20.
All right, you can.
26 survival.
All right.
Ignore this. Take David's roll.
Oh god.
Oh no, David!
David.
You let me down, David!
I tried to
Roll
pick
me a
someone else to roll.
d6.
Maybe this will be low too, and we can get lucky.
Okay. As you guys are walking up the mountain here, it's the visibility, like I said, it comes and goes. But Vonic, make me a perception check.
Oh God.
Actually, everyone can make this. So everyone can make me a perception check.
Hey, I'm good at perception.
Except for
Very
Tez
poorly.
Tuzmo, because he's not been on this mountain before.
I guess you do.
Oh no.
I can't see anything past the snow.
Nobody's seeing anything. Do we
Yeah.
need some light? Is it like really dark? It's just like so snowy that it's dark.
It's I mean, obviously darker than normal, but it's not like
Yeah.
pitch black. It's like white out.
Yeah, yeah. White out, yeah.
Okay, so none of you see anything, but Merton, you hear a familiar sound because you heard it the last time you were in these mountains. Let me find a satisfactory board here.
How's my cat doing?
Have you
Where's
kept your cat with you the entire time?
You know what? No, I would leave him at the tower.
Give me one frozen
Dang,
cat.
spooked me there for a minute, dude. I thought you killed Professor Midnight.
Because if you kept him while you were like going through that dungeon, he's crispy. He got zapped. Where is a good?
Professor Midnight harnessed
I
the
mean,
lightning.
it's not terrible. Try one more and see if this is good.
This is the sound of a
That's
of
the
a
one I'm
beast.
This is the sound of, you hear this. It's tough to hear through the howling wind, but you will occasionally just hear these heavy wing beats, which are familiar because the last time you were up in these mountains, you fought some creatures called Paratons, which Vonic you know about. You all know about, but Vonic has a more familiarity with them.
I'll shout out, "Get ready!" and I'll grab my maul.
Didn't you get an awesome new item? What's your awesome new item you got?
Gloves.
Sweet.
A 20 con now.
God dang.
Is this okay?
Also, while we're going up the mountain, I would keep my familiar owl flying like a circle around us and staying as high as he can and still see the ground to keep an eye out for any trouble.
You're keeping your owl to do what? Sorry.
He's gonna be flying like a circle around us, like maybe like 50-foot circle around us as we're climbing up this mountain, keeping flying as high as he can with still being able to see the ground.
Okay.
And
With
keeping
the way that the
let me
blizzard
know if he sees
is-
anything that's not a blizzard. or
Yeah.
snow.
Let me ask you this: that is going to the ceiling. The visibility ceiling is very low right now, and the blizzard winds are very strong. So, depending on how high you have him, it could be dangerous. So, how high do you want to have him?
I would tell him to fly as high as he could safely fly. Like he uses his judgment to fly.
Okay. So, for most of
So-
the day,
If he can
He
only
is
go
like-
5 or 6 feet up, then that's okay.
right above your head,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, fly right above our head, but he'd be out further than us to kind of look for dangers. You know, flying around us further out.
Good thing that's not a real owl. That'd be animal torture, dude.
No, it's definitely Faye, so
So it's
he's
okay.
summoned. He's summoned. He's all right.
Let's do this is fine, I guess. We'll do it right here. Okay. Oops. Actually, this map is a bit laggy. Let me find another one. Mountain. So there's just snowy. There we go. This might work.
Because I'm not gonna lie, this mountain kind of sucks. It's really cold up here.
I did give you a chance to stop, Turtle Man.
Turtle Man.
I kind of just want to
Nice
continue
board.
watching Looney Tunes on my TV.
Would you like me to cast a fireball on you, Testuzmo?
Fireball.
I can warm you up.
We need heat metal. Then we can like boil water and stuff.
This'll work.
We
Okay.
ain't starting no fires up here.
It wasn't this game. I took that on something in one campaign, but it must have been a different campaign. I have
Heat
it.
metal's so good. What a good spell. So useful. That's what I miss about being a spellcaster.
What is it?
Heat metal.
Oh.
Lots of useful stuff.
I had that once. I think it was the last wizard that I played.
Whoa. It's a Wonderland.
That's right. Let's see.
Boys, we've been
Use
misled.
these.
The snow's
Is
not
this-
even over the base of these trees yet.
Is this the same map we? Is this the same map we used to fight the owlbears?
It is.
It is. Yeah, I think it is. The last time we came up here. This spot looks familiar, guys. I think we've been here before.
Oops.
Jay should put a shirt on. He's gonna freeze up here.
You really should consider
He's
it.
got inner fire, like Zuko.
Okay, so you start to see these. You hear these wing beats. Merton says, "Get ready." You guys all start looking around. Vonik, at this point, you hear the wing beats, and
Yeah.
out of this, out of the clouds and snow, come streaking down these pelotons, and there is a shadow of something much bigger coming in right behind it. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
I get advantage on initiative now.
Okay.
Oof.
14 for me.
I didn't come through, but it's 16.
16. Okay.
I'm gonna go through red. But
Initiative, sorry, I was reading something.
21 for me.
20 from me.
Team plus.
What's our visibility? How many feet away can we see roughly?
You can probably see like 30 feet at this particular moment.
I was just asking for like if I need to like misty step or something like that. How far we
Yeah.
can see to.
Move speed of that thing.
Oops. Let's get this a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's not great. Whatever. Okay, what do we got? Vonik with a 20.
Yeah, I got a 20.
I think I got a 21.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 21.
How do you have a 21?
I got +3 initiative.
But I see that you rolled a 1.
Oh, cause I was rerolling. I rolled it, but it didn't show
I was
up.
re-rolling.
That was what it was.
Okay.
Well, I saw that and I thought, screw that, I'm not taking that number, and then I rolled one more time.
And then I rolled once that you couldn't see, just in case.
That was fantastic. Let him keep it.
I would have like 3 times before, but I kept the first one, which was an 18.
Then... What'd you get,
16.
Michael?
16.
16? Okay. So mouse. And then... Merton. Okay. Tez Tuzmo, you were up first. Let's see. You see... Actually, let me do this. Nope. You can arrange yourselves however you want to be arranged over there as far as marching order.
Alright.
And then you're going to be able to see them about there. Okay. Testu's, you were up. You can see the 5 smaller ones. You cannot see the larger one yet. You can see a shadow of a larger one, but you can't see it yet.
Oh my god. Yeah, I was about to make a jump. Let's see. Perfect.
I'll move right there. Should be enough.
Our visibility is still really bad, right?
Yeah, you got
So
about
we can
30
see
feet.
about 30 feet.
I can see this guy, right?
Like, you can see motion beyond that, but you can't make out details at all.
I'm gonna be doing something where you're gonna have to make a call.
Okay.
So if I were to throw a javelin at it, will it be disadvantage for this guy?
How far away is he?
30 feet.
No, unless that's your distance for javelins.
Oh, okay. Nice.
As long as you're within 30 feet, you can see him.
All right. I'm gonna try and hit him.
Okay,
With a 26.
that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Uh, 16 damage. First attack.
All right. You throw a javelin up there, and it pierces right through a wing. And then there's a hole, and it's sort of off balance a little bit.
Now I'm trying him again.
I should
What?
polymorph Vonic into a T-Rex. That would be.
I'd probably do more damage than a T-Rex.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
So 12 damage on that one.
You'd have
12?
more health as a T-Rex.
Yeah, I would have more health, yeah. You can do that. Just wait until after my turn.
And
Okay.
that'll be my turn.
All right, you see that one get hit by 2 javelins coming up at it, and it's starting to fly a little crooked. It's looking not great. Vonic, you are up.
I am going to take... How fast... Do you remember the item, the Drift Globe?
Vaguely.
It
I know that
makes-
you
it
say a
casts
word and it
daylight.
gets... Yeah.
Yeah, daylight. It follows you once it's out past 60 feet away from you. It always comes back to you. How fast does it move, do you think? It does not say.
Well, let's go and see if there's any
Because
hint.
I think I could turn this thing on and throw it really far up above those things and give us great visibility, and it will slowly come back to me if it moves. slow enough.
Visibility is not about a lack of light. It is about obstruction.
Actually, I
Yes,
think the
but
light
if
would
there
make
was-
it worse.
If there's a super bright light source above those things, they'll cast an extremely distinct shadow on the ground.
Yeah, they will cast a shadow, but I mean, it will also be incredibly hard to look up. Let's see. If you're within 60 feet of it, speak another command word to make the rest of the air.
I could roll it underneath them.
Follows you until you. It is within 60 feet of you.
Actually, honestly, I could throw it behind us and blind them.
The way that this reads, it seems like it moves at your speed.
Yeah, I was reading, I wasn't sure how fast it was supposed to go.
So if you try to throw it, I would say at like 65 feet, it's going to stop no matter how hard you throw it and come back 5 feet.
Okay, and just stay at that edge.
Yeah.
Okay. 60 feet's pretty dang far. Alright, never mind. If it's not going to help us, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to run up here and hit one of these things.
I mean, it will give you a shadow, but that's like, whether that is helpful or not, you can determine for yourself. You'll be able to see. You won't be able to see clearly the
See an
globe,
example.
so you won't know exactly the line. You know what I mean?
If it's as bright as you're saying, bright enough that we won't be able to look at it, I could throw it behind us.
Well, it's not
and
that
blind
it's
them.
too bright to look. Although if it's daylight, it would be difficult to look at. But it's not looking at that. It's that if you're like turned
I know,
on
it illuminates
lights
yeah.
in a fog, it's
Yeah.
just you see more nothing essentially.
I didn't know how bad the blizzard was. If we got 30 feet of vision, I felt like it don't matter. I'm
Well,
gonna
he
get
said
this
my
thing.
owl can't fly very high up, so it can't be that good.
It's not a bird.
It's up to you what you wanna do.
That good of a blizzard.
But
I'm just
with
gonna
your
run up here. I'm gonna get
understanding of
big.
the situation, it's not.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna make me big. Can I do that? No, I can't do that. You gotta do that.
Bloop.
And I'm gonna move up to here. Can I grab that bird?
It's real close, isn't it? Let's see.
It's pretty close. I feel like it would, if I reached my arms up, I could grab its
Yeah,
feet.
I'll say you can, because you're actually technically taller than that. Because
Oh,
you start
okay.
out at like 8 foot now or
9
something
feet tall.
stupid.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll say you can reach up because they are basically coming in for like an attack, and then suddenly you're enormous and right in
Does
their
it-
face. So yeah, I'll say you can
Does
grab
that
that.
double your size? Enlarge? Or no, you're
No, it's not enlarged.
big.
It just
Hey,
makes
you're
me
big.
large. I don't know exactly what the wording is, but if it doubles, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna slam it on the ground.
Okay, give me
I know
that
enlarged
athletics check.
doubles.
Yeah, I think that it does technically double.
I'll
I know
roll this
enlarged
after my turn.
doubles your height.
Oh no, I didn't roll very well. 17. Gonna have icy feet. Oh, I rolled better than it
Got
though.
All right, so that is attack 1, and you have it grappled.
And I'm just gonna yank it straight out of the sky and slam it right into the ground.
Okay, go ahead and make it. We'll call it just an attack roll. We'll call it a flavoring
Alright.
of an attack.
Yeah. 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Is that gonna do my second, like my normal damage?
Yeah, we'll just call this like a
Yeah,
reskin
flavored
of
attack.
a yeah.
Okay. Sweet. And then 2d6. Oh, that was a poor roll. 15.
All right. So you guys watch Vonic, like you're having trouble seeing everything. You're keeping your hand up, trying to get the snow out of your eyes. So this Vonic runs up in front of you guys, is huge, grabs one of these things and just slams it on the ground. It's like flapping around trying to get away.
That big poof of snow comes up.
Yeah, exactly. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, it is their turn.
Actually, wait. Can an action surge? I need to read action surge real quick. Does it give you more movement speed?
No, it
Oh.
just gives you another action.
Okay. How much did I move to get to here? About 13 feet. No friggin' problem, dude. I'm going to action surge. And I'm going to run over the top of the one I just slammed into the ground.
Okay.
And I'm going to go for Mama.
Okay, well, before you move up there, you can tell, like, you start to see the big shadow, and
Uh-huh.
it is a little higher than the others. It is not, because they're
Okay,
all coming in
okay.
at an angle.
Okay, yeah.
Make me a quick history check,
Alright. Alright, straight roll.
since you ran up there and are able to see the big one now. You have heard legend of this creature.
Oh, okay.
This is Ubos. This is
Ubos,
like
alright.
the big, like the big Paraton on the mountain. It's like it's the Paraton leader, and it's weird to see it out. Normally, it just sort of hangs back at its place and allows all the other little Paratons to like bring it food and stuff. It's strange situation that it is on the move at all.
It's running from that friggin' big one, dude. But, you know what? I remember this, and I'm just even more driven. I'm like, if I kill this thing, I am the greatest.
Yeah, you see it and you go, Ubos. Like, oh, I'll kill it.
Yeah, I'll kill it.
All right. Are you action surging or is that your turn?
No, if I don't feel like I can grab it, then I'll
Yeah, it's a little
wait
higher.
for it.
All right. It is their turn.
Do I want to bring one of these birds down to earth, boy?
The one that you have grappled is
Yeah.
going to try to.
Escape.
Well, it's just going to try to peck you. So,
Oh, okay.
bloop. 11. It starts like pecking around at you, and you're just like, "Oh, stop it!" And you're just like smacking it around, keeping it from doing it. And then it tries to
Grab its neck.
grab you with its talons. Also, an 11. You are just too much for it. Having it pinned to the ground is really messing up its game plan here. This one is going to fly on down to
Oh god.
20 feet. And it will fly down and attempt to make that attack. $24.
Ow.
Let's
cool.
see. Oh, okay. That's not too far. You take 13 points of piercing damage as it comes in with a beak, and it's going to try to swipe you with its claws on the way up. 17?
Misses.
Okay. So it goes back up. And then... You guys watch as it goes out this way. You can't... Testuismo, you can't see it anymore, but you see the shadow sort of slowly turning, and the two of you that are back here can see it turning around. Come for
Can I
another...
hit it?
You cannot. It does not provoke opportunity attacks when it flies by. Second one's going to come in right here. That's 40. I think that's... Who's that? That's Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
13.
Miss.
And with its claws as it tries to leave, also a 13.
Miss.
Fantastic.
Flies out another 20 and starts to turn around. This one is actually on the ground. Go down. Oh, it can't go down because it's like... This one's going to come in 20 feet. Try to take a bite at Merton. 18.
That's me.
So... Jeez. You'll take 7 points of piercing damage. And it will try to claw you as it leaves. That's an 8.
Miss.
20 and then 40. And you guys all watch. They're all doing the same thing. They're just coming in, hitting, and then flying back to turn around. So that's about 30. Going Merton again. $15. And an 11. Man, these are doing awesome. Turn around. And then the big one. It is going to... let's see, what is it going to do? It's going to fly, it's going to stay high right now. And when it gets over here, is going to use its intimidation thingy, Warp Shadow. So I need wisdom saves from Merton, Teztuzmo, and Vonic.
Okay, so wisdom.
Yep.
I am going to re-roll that.
Didn't like that
Hey.
roll, so I'm gonna reroll it.
Indomitable.
Yep.
21 to save.
Okay.
I like that better.
That made the difference. That is gonna save.
Nice, all of it.
All right, you guys all saved, and it's gonna come over here and then turn around and get ready to do something else. That is their turn. Mouse with Merton on deck.
I am going to. Let's see. They're
Wait,
all
did I
like.
not-
Can I see that?
Did I
What?
get Saturn in this turn order?
I'm probably last.
Yes,
I
you
rolled
would be
really-
last, so I will throw you in at the bottom. But I didn't get you written down. Sorry, Mouse, continue.
Can I see all these guys behind me now? Are they close enough that I can see them all?
Oh,
Yeah, all these guys back here are within 30 feet of you, I think.
I think I'm gonna cast a fireball. And try. Let's see how many I can get first of all.
Yeah, you can see them.
Look. Fireball's what, 20 feet? Let's see. I think I can get, if I move, I think I can get. That gets all but one, right? Yes.
Yep, it gets all but the big one, or you can move it over to hit the big one and miss the one of the small ones.
I'll get all but the one small one on the end or whatever.
Okay.
The big one and all the small ones.
So-
I'm gonna cast fireball at level. I'm gonna use my ring and make it level 9,
Okay.
which is what is level 9? I don't even know how many. Let's see. I gotta figure that out now.
About to get warm.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna sculpt it so it doesn't hit me in Saturn too. Like
Okay.
right beside me. Let's see. It does. Fireball does 8d6 at level 3, and then 1d6 for every spell slot above that. So it would be 9,
4,
10.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's an extra 6.
Yeah,
14d6.
14d6.
That's
And they
a
need
dex
to make
save.
a dex 18.
Okay, we'll do the big one first.
So 14d6.
Big one saves. Little ones.
Ooh.
I will go
Nasty.
right to
That's a lot of
left.
6s.
that was a ton of damage.
No, that was a good roll.
Fail, fail. And fail. They all 3 failed. So that's 33
Yeah, 30. 33 if they
If
saved.
they saved.
67 if they failed.
Okay,
I guess that
these
thing-
3.
They die.
But-
They do the flip before they fall.
Of course they do. So those
little
3, you see them just, you see a fireball light up, and just for a second, your visibility is a little bit better because it melts all the snow that was right there. And you see the 3 of those just light on fire, like feathers and everything. Just and they start screeching, and they just fall to the ground with a thud. And the mama is angry.
And then as soon as I cast the spell, I'm gonna teleport over by Merton.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right. For legendary action, this thing did not like that at all.
I got his attention, boys.
I'm gonna use my reaction as he flies down there. I need him to do a DC 16 Wisdom save.
Okay. Oops, that's the right one. What's the DC?
16.
16.
Okay. You got it. All right.
All right. He's going to come down here and gore. Right? Yes, gore Mouse. $21.
I'm gonna cast Silvery Barbs.
Okay. It re-rolls, or 16.
I'm going to use shield, and that'll make it miss.
Okay. So it comes down and is about to bite into you, and you see Saturn cast a spell, and then you see Mouse throw up a shield, and it just sort of, it looks like it's going to connect with Mouse, and it just scrapes off an invisible barrier as it
I'm gonna give
Picks up
advantage
speed
to
and-
Vonic.
goes back out here.
Dang.
Turns around. Alright, that is its legendary action. Saturn.
As that happens, I look at Martin. I said,
Or sorry,
"Damn,
Martin.
that was scary."
I think I'll just come over here and I'll just take care of this guy.
Okay.
So I'll rage. On my weapon, it says I can choose one additional type of damage on which I'm resistant. Can I be resistant to just like piercing?
I mean, you already are.
Look, oh yeah, that's right. I'll just do cold.
Okay.
So I will wail on this guy that's being grappled.
Okay, go for it.
Does he look easy to hit? Even
Yeah.
before, I remember how. Okay. I'll do the -5 + 10 thing.
Okay.
Do I have advantage?
It
He's not
is
pinned.
grappled, not
Right.
restrained. So yeah.
20.
Yeah, 20 is a hit.
Okay. There's 31 damage.
31
Woo! God dang!
So Vonic jumps up, grabs this thing, throws it on the ground, and he's like sort of wrestling it. Merton comes over with his hammer and just, and then there's just red under the hammer where the snow is.
Blat.
Smushes its head. Nice.
Blat.
How far did we just move? Okay.
Oh yeah, I need to read.
I guess I can't ready my other attack, can I?
You cannot.
I will. I'll come back over here. That was 18. I'm gonna come back over here and stand in front of Mouse.
Okay.
Do that.
My hero.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, Saturn, you are up.
I am going to turn back towards this smaller one. And I'm going to run my hand across my mouth and then let out a really loud, like, siren wail and cast Dominate Beast on the small one. Wisdom 19.
Let's see, how does Dominate Beast work? Yep, not Dominate Beats. Dominate Beast.
Beats.
I don't have it. None of my friends have attacked it, so it wouldn't have advantage, would it?
It would not, but this is not technically a beast.
It's not a beast.
Nope, it is technically a monstrosity.
Okay, then I'm not doing that.
God
That
dang.
changes my plan.
Okay.
That changes my plan.
How far do I need to be? 180.
Yeah, I would say you would know that from having fought these before with Vonic.
In that case, can I do a little retroactive? If I would have known that, I would have gave myself advantage with that
Sure.
silvery barbs. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at 4th level at the big one.
Okay. Is that a save?
It's a attack roll.
Okay.
Yikes, 18.
18 does hit.
Gonna do 29 point. Yeah, I'm short of the damage. I get to pick.
What kind of damage?
You choose. Ooh, I'm gonna
You
choose.
choose.
Let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna look up and hurl, and a crackle of lightning just will
Okay.
smash into the side of that thing.
All right. Yeah, you hurl it up there and it crackles and it like sort of spazzes for a second as it's turning around to come back and sort of gets tilted off a little bit. Is that your turn?
Lose a little
Well,
altitude.
my turn there.
Uh,
Actually, I can move. I can move.
and then Testuzmo, you are up. Vonik on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna go after this big fella. I think that should be enough. I'll move him. Can I reach him?
It's right. It's a little further than that.
Yeah, that's 20. 25. Okay. Should be 30 feet.
He is like 35 feet in the air. Yeah, he's going to be just out of your normal range.
Ding.
So you can throw it at him, but you'll have disadvantage.
Fine. Got it. 21.
That is a hit.
13 damage on the first attack.
Okay. So you guys watch as he just chucks a javelin up at a shadow, and you hear a squawk as it, at about the time you think it would hit.
Second attack.
Oh,
Yep, that's a hit.
Hey. Alright. 14 damage on that one.
14. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Vonik.
okay. I'm going to turn on a rune here. Is this one right here, a cloud rune? Oh no, sorry. This one, storm rune. And then I am going to move right over here. Yeah, right there. And I'm gonna hold my attack for when it comes close.
Okay.
Here. I'm looking to get this thing.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this one first. It's going to come in. They're not going to go after Mouse because he just like burned them all up, and they don't like that. How many feet was that? It's like 30. Okay, about 30.
Is he within my range with that?
Where you're standing right now? No, he is not.
Okay.
Alright, he's going to attempt to gore Mousy Boy. It's unsuccessfully,
Yes.
and he's going to try to hit him with the claws on the way out.
That's a hit.
Alright, he will take 9 points piercing damage as it flies by. And the big one is going to come in and try to hit Mouse here. Man.
That's a hit.
Oh, it is?
But I'm gonna shield that, so
Okay.
it would make it a miss.
Okay.
The second attack's a hit, though. I can't shield twice.
Okay. So we'll take the talons. And you will take 19 points of
Whoa.
slashing damage. As it
Ouch.
then- wait, how many feet was that? That was about 30. And it's going to continue to fly up and try to go
No.
over Vonek's head.
I am going to use first before my held action. I'm going to use my reaction. Oh,
Hello, Brian.
Hello. Sorry.
Oh,
Hey, Brian's here.
Continue on.
I'm going to use my reaction to hit this thing with a sentinel attack.
You took Sentinel?
I did take sentinel for a while.
I did not
And
realize
I'm gonna
that
give
you took
myself-
Sentinel. Okay.
I'm gonna give
Actually, I don't think you
myself
can. I don't think you can do that because I think Sentinel is attacks of opportunity only,
Oh,
which
is
this does not provoke.
no, if it hits your friend, you can hit them.
Yeah, but he wasn't in range to hit it when it hit Ray
Huh?
it? When you
'cause
hit
it-
a creature with an opportunity
because he was
attack,
over
yeah.
here when he hit him, and it's out of Vonek's range because this one was out of range when it was closer, and then it comes across. So he held actions to hit it, but these aren't opportunity attacks because they don't provoke opportunity attacks.
That's fine. I'm going to give myself advantage, and I'm going to, as it tries to go up, I'm going to jump and like grab onto the top of its wings to bring it down.
So this is a grapple.
Yeah, this is a grapple. I was like poised and ready to jump and
Okay.
get this thing as it came down.
All right. Go ahead and make your
Athletics.
athletics check.
I'm going to do it on the dice shelf. I get advantage, thankfully. And I didn't roll much better. Dang.
All right, this could be an
Good thing
important.
I get multiple of these.
Hup.
No! Yeah! I
All
still
right.
got you, boy!
He was. You could tell by the look in its face. It was coming in to see if it could get a kill, and it was gonna leave.
I know. I'm just gonna slam this thing to the ground and just. I can't pin it because that takes a full action, but I'm gonna hit it with my other attack.
Okay.
This is gonna say athletics, but it's my attack.
You can try to pin it as a separate attack.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
As my second attack?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's up to you whether you
I'll
want to
go
do
ahead. I'll go ahead and hit it with this one, and then I'll action surge and then pin it. How about that?
that. Okay.
'Cause I already declared
16
the
does
attack.
hit.
Okay. This is going to do 8 plus a d6. $11.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because this is like an actual. This is like my actual smaller attack. And then I'm gonna action surge. And
Cannot action surge because it is not your turn. These are your held. This is your held action.
Oh, you're right. Okay. All right. Well then, screw me. I'm not gonna pin it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it right to the
Okay.
damn
It's
ground,
it's
I guess.
you've got it, and you like punch
got
it once, and it's
grappled.
like it's flapping hard, trying to get away from you. Its movement is 0.
Is it picking me up? That'd be incredible.
No, you're both large. It can't pick you up.
Okay.
I thought about it for a second, but yeah, I can't.
I could bring this thing down then. It probably didn't have much strength outside of being able to fly.
Okay, that is its turn because you just crushed its movement. So it is just hanging out
underneath
right
my arms.
above your head that you've got your hands on it. Mouse, you are up.
I'm gonna hold out my ring and cast Psychic Glance. He
Okay.
needs to make an int saving throw of 18.
He is going to use a legendary resistance and resist that.
Okay,
So you
well, he'll take
feel like it would have hit him, but or feel
He'll
like he
take
would have
half
done the full
damage,
thing, and but
so he'll
unable
take
to
half
do it.
damage.
Okay.
Of hang on, I gotta read it. I think it's 7d6.
is this from the ring itself?
Yep, the ring.
Okay.
I can cast it once per day, basically until dawn. I can cast either telepathic bond with the party, like 8 people, or I can cast psychic glance.
Okay.
Either. Hang on, I'm just trying to pull it up. I think it's 76.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So he'll take half of this.
14.
Take 14 points of psychic damage.
All right. Is that your turn?
And yep, that's my turn.
Okay, it's going to use one of its legendary actions to attack Vonic because it can't leave, so
Okay.
just scratching at you, trying to get away.
Chivalry barbs. I'm giving him
Natural
chivalry
20.
barbs.
Gave him advantage.
Man, I could kill Mouse right now.
So Vonic,
No,
you're
no,
going to take.
no, wait. No, I'm not ready yet. Give me just a second.
Okay.
I'm trying to read to see if I can actually do something here.
He wants to kill me. This is great.
I'm gonna disguise this like Mouse won't be able to tell I'm intentionally doing this. I'm doing this to like redirect. I'm gonna redirect this attack to him.
Okay.
What?
Wait, I don't know if I can yet. Nope, never mind. I'll just eat it.
Okay. You take 20 points of slashing damage.
All right.
And that is
I'll
its
use my
Stone's Endurance.
yeah, Stone's Endurance.
It's a good thing because that would have killed me.
That would have been hilarious if he's like just fighting it and the claw comes out and
And it-
slices you. Oh,
and I go,
you got him.
Like how he picks the squishiest person. I'm gonna redirect this to him.
You were
He's
the
already been
only
hit.
person within range. So 12 plus
The plus your con.
plus 4. Yeah, nice.
Okay.
How
So
much
yeah,
damage did I take?
You took 20, but minus 16, so 4.
16. Nice.
All right, that is Mouse's turn and its reaction to that. Merton, you are up.
Can I climb? I can't reach him right now, can I?
I'll
thought I
say
would've
you
been able to
can
pull it
reach
down, but-
him at disadvantage because you're gonna have to jump a little bit because it's like fighting to
Can I-
fly up, and Vonic's very tall right now.
Can I climb Vonic? I got a 9.
Nice try.
You can certainly try, yeah. Vonic's got some
There's
gear
no,
on right
There's
now.
no like delaying initiative in 5e, is there?
You can hold your actions, but yeah, you can't delay initiative.
I don't want to wait. I don't even want to swing then. So I will. Yeah, I'll climb up on Vonic so I can get a. stand
Oh,
on his
you can.
shoulder
I mean, you
and
can
swing away.
for. I tend to let if you want to hold your action, I'll let you have your entire action, so you'd have both attacks if you want to hold it.
Okay, how difficult is it to climb Vonic?
It's not going to be easy. It is very snowy out here, and like it's turned into sort of water and slush on him because he's warm-blooded, and he's in the middle of a fight. So,
Nah, I'll go up there. I'm enraged. I'll climb Vonic.
okay, give me that athletics check with advantage because you're raging. So we'll set the DC at. It's going to be weird. Well, you got advantage. Are you helping him? Or are you like?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't need his help.
Yeah, you don't need his help. You rolled a 25. You're fine. You look down and there's a Merton just like. "Rah!"
No, I'll help swing him around the back so that he can jump up and land on my shoulders.
Okay. Give him the Legolas treatment.
Yeah, as I see him climbing up, I'll lift my knee to give his feet a boost so that he can get a little higher.
Okay, you are successfully atop Vonnick's shoulders.
Does this one look like it has a nice thick hide?
Slightly thicker than the other ones.
I'm still going
Nope.
-5.
Okay.
I
10.
say, don't destroy his head.
I'm swinging at his head.
I'm enraged.
24.
24 hits, so roll damage.
Oh,
Bam.
Oh man, 24.
If I see him going for that,
I'm
head
just
hit.
swinging. I'm
You
just
just-
swinging. whatever.
After you hit it, and it's like it starts freaking out, and it's like bleeding a little bit more. It's not looking great.
I swing again. -5
Okay.
plus 10.
All right,
22.
how do you want to do this?
I I want to roll my damage. 27.
27.
So
That's plenty.
what I really want to do is I figure the weak spot's got to be the neck. So if I can just if he's holding the thing by the chest and I can just lop that head off, that'd be all right.
So you're gonna try to cut its head off with a maul.
Yeah.
Okay.
spine and just
I'm gonna
like,
hit it so hard it goes right through.
if you can't picture that,
I don't think Merton has really a style that he cares about. I just want to hit the thing. I don't care where I hit the thing. I just hit the thing hard.
So you hit it so hard in the neck, and these are, I mean, they got hollow bones because they're flying creatures. You hit it so hard in the neck that while the skin is not pierced, its head just hangs and is drooping and only hanging on by its hide.
For my bonus action attack,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to throw my maul at the other one.
The other one. Okay, sure. How do
So
you
it's
can't?
disadvantage.
Okay, yeah, it's way disadvantage. It's
So it's not quite 30 feet away.
Way disadvantaged.
well, I mean, maul is not a thrown weapon, so I will tell you what. Let's call it. Yeah,
can
it's,
throw a
it's over 30
sledgehammer.
feet.
it'd fly right over end over end. Yeah,
30 feet. Okay, we'll
Hunt
say
showdown again.
that it's your it's disadvantage and -5.
Okay. I'll just roll the -5
Okay.
one I have.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna do can I do my -5 plus? Oh, no, I can only do it. Never mind. I can't do that again. Is that once per?
The Great Weapon Master. It's whenever you want, but I think it has to be a melee strike.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'll do my normal one. Okay, so I'll chuck it that way. Ooh. 13. Oh, an 8.
Okay, so you see Merton's like thwack, and this thing's head just goes limp, and the whole thing kind of goes limp in your hands, Vonnick, and you're holding it. And then he just turns and it's like the Apple commercial.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it just goes into the snowstorm. You can't see it anymore. But you see this you see a shadow moving away still.
Is your thing working right?
What thing?
Like you're. Never mind. Never mind. I see what's doing.
Oh, okay. Saturn, you are up if you want to try to do anything.
Yep. I'm gonna step to where I can get sight of this thing. And I'm going to cast at level 4 again, Chromatic Orb.
You cannot see it. You just see a shadow. You cannot see further than 30 feet.
Up 30 feet.
Just in vision. You can see its feet as it's flying away.
Alright. I got advantage from Silvery Barbs.
Okay.
27. 27.
Yeah, that hits.
It's gonna do 24 damage.
All right. You guys watch as he hurls it up there, and it does hit. And it looks like it's going to fall, and then it catches itself and is still going. Is that your turn?
Yep.
I'll say Jace. if you want to jump in here, that's the bottom of
Yeah.
the round. All of a sudden, you guys look
Oh,
over and
jumps up out of the
Jace
snow.
sparks up, and he's like, "Oh, my magic is back."
Ah, yeesh. 2 questions. Did we get a long rest before any of this?
Yes, you got a
Okay.
long rest before you came up.
I am gonna go ahead and take that now. It's like, I don't know if you were playing with my, like, someone was playing as Jace, but I am all out of spell slots. But now they're all back.
We tried to use your spell slot, but he told us we couldn't.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. And I assume this guy flying is the only one that's left.
Yes.
The one's up here. And I surmise I can only see him if I'm within 30 feet,
Yep.
right?
It is a blizzard up here on the mountain.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll do the diagonal. Go 6.
That is just within range right there.
Heck yeah, dude. Well, since we have everything,
I will
I
remind
might
you,
have-
'cause since you just got here, you guys are going up this mountain to get to potentially a dragon, and you are not able to take long rests each night. So you know.
ah,
I just need short rest, baby. Warlock.
if that's the case, then I am going to yeah, tell you what, we're gonna cast an Eldritch Blast at it.
All right.
And we got let's see, how many of these at level
A level
2 beams. Alright.
Times 2.
Those are both plus 12.
They both hit.
to hit. And then we got these are both plus 5. So 9 and 11.
Yeah, that's plenty. This thing gets you guys see him come up here and shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts beams, and it hits, and it just like you see a shadow sort of start to tilt like an old plane, and you hear a as it pounds into something.
Okay, can I try and stop Merton's? I want to try and hit Merton's thing that's flying. Try to redirect it to where it's not going too far.
Oh man, be a heck of a throw.
Where are you?
He's in that direction.
I'm right here. Merton's throwing this way, isn't he? I could probably get it.
Okay, I will set the DC at a moving target that is very small, using a reaction. So you can't use your entire. You get one attack at this, and
Okay.
it's going to be set at a 24.
Jeez. Okay.
Do it.
Do it.
Dice is gone.
So you like line it up, you throw it, and it just is nowhere close. You don't see where it landed, but it doesn't matter because it pops back into your bag.
You needed you need one more O on the end of that.
But you guys are effectively out of combat.
I'll
What?
climb down and go look for my maul.
Give me an investigation check.
I'll help.
Okay, so you have advantage.
Yeah, 20.
20.
Martin.
Yeah.
Martin. Over there.
It's not too hard.
I know
mean,
where
you-
it's at.
You know where you threw it. And you didn't roll a natural 1 when you threw it, so it's a fairly straight line at least. And you can see a big like landing strip where you can see it catch the edge of the snow and go in. And you do end up finding your weapon. If it would have been a natural 1, it might have flown off the edge of the mountain. That would have been funny.
It's good. Goodbye, paste maker.
Bye.
I'm gonna,
Next mission. Find pacemaker.
There's a relic up on
good,
this
I'm
mountain. We've got to find it.
I'm gonna cut this thing's head off.
All right. Yeah, easy enough to do. Especially since the bones are
Closer
already
up to the neck.
crushed.
Closer up to the base of the head. I don't want the whole neck.
Okay. Yeah,
I'd want
it's
just the head,
easy enough to do. You can do it exactly how
Right.
you want.
and I'm
Martin
gonna.
walks over and says, keep that neck. Makes a good stock.
You're right. These things are great. eating,
You're right.
I do have more room in the bag of holding for more rations.
Lots of
so-
little pieces of pulverized bone in your stock.
Well,
Ah,
no,
you
because
let
you
it
strain
cool,
the
you
stock.
just-
Yeah.
you scoop that out. That's fine.
You strain it through
What
the
I'm
cheese
telling you
cloth,
is that
no
there's
problem.
bits that are lodged into the skin from you crushing it so hard.
I know, but we'll drain it. We'll drain
Okay,
it through
okay.
a cheesecloth. It'll be no problem,
All right,
dude.
get your cheesecloth out.
Squeeze
I'll
it a little bit.
I'll just tear off a piece of my shirt and pour it through that.
Extra spicy.
Yep.
Merton uses
Sure.
his socks.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Adds a lot of extra flavor.
Salty.
Umami, dude. That's umami. Coach,
I want to try and get the talons.
Okay. Of the big one or the little ones?
The big one.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a medicine check or a dexterity, sleight of hand type check.
Do a medicine check.
Okay.
15.
15. Yeah, that's enough. You can cut the talons off.
I will put them in the bag.
All right. All right. So that ends. What is that? Day number 5.
How many-
I think?
Talons do I get?
Yeah, you got both talons. They are quite large. And then to catch you up, Brian, you guys took a long rest in Ivia's mansion, and then came outside to sort of see what was going on. The storm atop the mountain looked worse, so you guys decided to head straight up the mountain from where you were.
Straight up the mountain. So we were going uphill then.
Yes.
Okay.
Into the mountain.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Into the- up the
Previously,
mountain.
yeah, exactly. We wanted to go up. Yeah,
Yeah.
We've already gone up. We're going in
Okay.
now.
perfect. Not down, because that would be.
That would be off the mountain.
We're not
That'd be
leaving.
out
Yeah.
of the mountain.
That's
yeah,
right.
we're not leaving. You can go flat. You can go up. Oh, by the way, this head. I want to leave this head just outside the dome for the night. That way it gets nice and frozen. I'm going to drain all the blood out of it first, but, you know.
Okay. Proper
Um,
taxidermy in the
Yeah, as
During
best I can do in this
frozen
situation.
taxidermy.
And I'll cut up the rest of the bird if we want,
And-
for any reason.
During our short rest this night, I'm going to roll some hit dice.
Okay.
And I'm also going to use Arcane Recovery to get my 3rd level spell slot and both 1st level spell slots back.
Oh yeah, before we take a short rest, I'm also going to do some. I'm going to take the thing that takes a short rest to get back.
Yeah, I'll do a short
Just
rest.
second wind?
Second wind.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'll get it back after.
We
I
can
take
short
a wind.
rest in the dome, can't we?
Yeah, this is basically this is a night basically. So you're going to get your
Yeah.
short rest overnight.
Short rest. Everything I used was a short rest, except for my Giant's Might Charge. Nice.
Man, I don't know why you guys look all tuckered out. This is. Seem like.
Oh, for the
This was-
and
this time,
Ray
no
for the overnight short rest, you can just take your what you would roll max for your hit dice.
Oh, for just roll max? Okay,
Yeah.
so it would be 6, 12, 9, 9, and
Actually,
18.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
use a hit die. I'm only down 4 hit points.
And this is a blizzard, right? That we're in?
Yeah, it's
we're
been
going
getting
that direction.
worse as you're going further into the mountains. Visibility has been spotty at best.
And I'll let the boys know tonight as I'm stashing a head next to the dome. Like that was Ubos. God of the pterodactyls.
Yeah, these things don't quite look like pterodactyls, but yeah.
Are you for real?
Yes, I'm actually for real.
Not god of the pterodactyls, but it's like the big sort of legendary one of the mountain.
Is this like a thing for you and your people?
It's a thing that just people know about.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
that's cool.
it's folklore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like, did it
Yeah, you weren't here for
Terray.
that. So it's rare to see it moving at all. Normally, it like lets the smaller ones go out and bring it back food, but you guys happen to catch it. It's
I
like I said,
would
it's,
think-
it's weird that it's moving at all. It normally does not go anywhere.
I would think if it was like a folklore thing, it's one of those things where there's always one, and it's the biggest one.
Likely, yeah.
Yeah. There's always one big scary one.
Vonic, do you and your people know anything about the dragon?
Well, just legends.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's ever seen it. It's like, keep kids off the top of the mountain.
Or they
Okay.
tell their kids to make them nuts to do the dishes.
You'll have to forgive me. I was in a
Lost all your
dimensional.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lost, yeah.
How's
Lost
your
all your
stomach
magic and
feeling,
your
by
tummy
the
was
way?
hurting. Yeah.
My tum tum was, sending me to the astral plane for a second.
The most intense tummy ache of all time.
All right. So yeah, you guys finish your overnight short rest. If there's anything else you want to do, let me know. Otherwise, we will skip to the next day.
Oh look, it's dawn again, and now my ring has have my stuff back again.
Amazing.
This ring is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful. Everything in Ivia's
Yes.
Horde was pretty strong.
That's pretty strong.
All right. So for the new day, I need a survival check and someone roll me a d20.
You know what's really annoying is that I just got armor that made me immune to fire damage, and we're gonna go fight an ice dragon.
19.
Does anybody need healing, by the way, before we set out?
Nice. I'm good now. I use hit dice.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
I have plenty of hit dice, so save
And
yourselves.
I'm only.
I have. Now this rod gives me a pretty sick ability to heal you guys up. A freebie.
We don't need that. Not yet.
I mean, I get a charge back every day at dawn, and one charge can give me freaking heal.
The shiny rod.
That's the sound of healing, by the way.
Okay. It's a good sound.
I get it.
I'll soundboard it.
Yeah. It's a freebie. I'll take it. 7 hit points, unless someone's worse than that.
I'm
seven-
I thought you were. I thought
I'm
you were
like
doing the sound
0.
effect.
I'm 8 hit points from max, so it's like
There you
I'm
go.
good.
Like,
I'm down 4.
feel free to do it.
If we all like hold hands,
70
will it work on all of us?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Unfortunately,
I mean, you can
That's-
certainly
that's-
all hold hands. Whether or not it will work.
Kumbaya.
what I will say is before we set out, gentlemen,
We got him.
and I look them all in the eye.
Oh boy.
I say their names. I say their names individually while I look them in the eye, and I hold it for 7-8 seconds, and it feels like an eternity.
Not this
It's like
again.
Vonic.
I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and spell out everything he's saying right behind his head.
I just want to say, this group assembled is by
Emphasize
far
assembled.
the greatest group that the world has ever seen. In fact, I wrote down a couple words that I really wanted to tell you guys this morning. And then I go before me and I say, fight, and we may die. Run, and you'll live, at least a while. And dying on your beds many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that for just one chance? And then I recite the rest of the Braveheart
Braveheart.
and you can fuck it.
Halfway through this, I'm just gonna start painting my face, please.
I just get an urge.
Everybody gets 15 temporary hit points.
How many?
15. The
As you
greatest.
started, I was like, I think that speech sounds familiar.
I know exactly
day.
what it was.
They might
Sending it
take
to
our
greatest-
lives.
Exactly. Ascending is the greatest spell. An inspiring leader is the greatest feat. Wait, actually, you might get let's see, where is it? Oh, it's the 15.
All right,
I have
so
over 100 hit points, guys.
19 survival is good. I do need a d20 still for the day.
Oh. Okay, here you
Who
go.
wants me to roll it?
Who wants me to roll it? Someone, please. 17.
17. All right. The day is still very blizzardy, but otherwise uneventful. And with a 19 survival, you guys occasionally, when the storm does break, you are still looking to be on track. So, if there's anything you want to do overnight, let me know. Otherwise, we can skip to the next day.
Oh, yeah.
The next morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a conversation with Vonic.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey, Vonic,
Sorry, I just need a sec.
can I crack your head about a few things?
Sure.
Check out these designs, and I'm gonna show him what I've been kind of drumming up a little bit.
Alright, I'm gonna take a look at these.
Do you think you could carve up little gears I could test this with?
I think I probably could. I can carve other metals.
Oh, you can carve metals too.
I should be able to.
You've had no experience with metal, so
Have I not? Stone, metal, whatever. I'm lying. I'm just like, yeah, I'll figure it out.
yeah.
You've done stone. Right? That'd be difficult. But let's start with wood. We'll start with something easy and just see if the design works. But
I figure I can carve glass. I'm like, listen, tell me what parts I need to make, and we'll get materials as soon as we can. I'll even go buy some more tools. I've been looking to try something new.
I was thinking if we can design these small at first,
Scale
we
them
can
up.
big later. Maybe find magical functions to help imbue them a little bit.
I think we could.
I think it'd be a cool design to help, maybe add some watchdogs around our new little mansion.
Yeah. Yeah. I do like golems. We can power them with magic completely.
And if we got
The
to that
clockwork-
point, we could talk about really having a fleet. I mean, if we were able to imbue them with magic, we could get them to work a vessel, deliver some shipments.
That's pretty far off, but I admire the ambition.
I'm just
I think we
saying,
got this.
in time, I think we have great minds.
I think we could. Yeah, I think we could develop this. How complicated do these look to me?
I don't know that you've ever done anything like this before, because these are like clockwork plans, right?
Right.
Yeah, it is currently beyond you. Not that the
Okay.
individual pieces look complicated, but
Yeah, that's what I mean. The individual pieces.
yeah, they don't look complicated, but you're not sure like how precise they need to be, whereas Saturn would know that they do need to be very precise.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanna really start honing in on these designs and start implementing some testing if I can get Vonic's help to show and I have tinker tools as well if I can start trying to craft
Yeah.
up some of these.
And if I feel like I don't understand it, I will start making time to try to understand it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that like I mean, while you're on the mountain here, you don't really have
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
A
right
great
now,
opportunity
but we're
to
just
do
talking
that.
about it.
But yeah, you would need to get like you can because you have a watch, right, Saturn?
Yes.
So you can like show Vonic your watch and like so you can be going over that while you're on the mountain. But as far as making stuff, making gears and stuff, you do not
Yeah,
have the
right now,
materials
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
you
I've
can
got- I
definitely
have
be
some
going
wood, I
over
have some
how
plans.
clockwork mechanisms function.
All right.
Hey, Vonic, are there any bunnies, like mountain bunnies or anything up here?
I would suspect with the blizzard outside, any mountain bunnies that were up this high left a long time ago.
They're burrowed in the ground.
Alright then.
Very difficult to find if there were any. Yeah. All right. So that is the end of day 7. I think is what we're on. And give me a survival and a D20.
Okay.
And also, everyone can make
20.
Ooh.
Okay.
7.
Everyone can make a perception check at disadvantage.
I'm good with perception.
Hey,
Very
everyone
high
rolled.
DC.
15.
I got 17. Yeah, 17 for me too. Or no,
17, Ray. You got
I
a
got a
23.
6. I got a no. It was.
Can I roll for my?
It was a disadvantage.
my sprite.
I rolled a 6.
I rolled poorly.
Yeah, you can roll disadvantage for the sprite.
What about my owl?
You can roll disadvantage for the owl. DC is going to be higher for familiars.
Oof. 12.
Well, he rolled an 8, so. He's
Real
not
snowy up
liking
here.
This weather. You don't like this weather.
So we didn't learn anything.
Nope.
Dang.
It would have been difficult to learn anything. All right. So that is another day. And again, if there's anything you want to do over the evening, let me know.
I'll do this in just a second.
Just continue with
I'm
what's
gonna
in my
one of
spell.
these nights. I'm gonna switch out my spell and I'm gonna cast fly into my ring.
Okay.
Yo. All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. All right. So for the next day, give me survival and a D20.
All right.
You're getting close between
18.
nice
Right.
between all the being like in the breaks that you can tell. You probably got another 5 days if everything goes well of travel, and everyone can make me another perception check at disadvantage.
All right.
Eight.
I got a 12 this time.
Got 14.
Taking my buddy.
Got a 15.
$13 from my buddy.
Okay,
Oh,
that's a lot of rolling. Did anyone get?
my owl got a 17.
Looking back through here. Okay. Very well. This will be the next day. Need one more survival and D20.
Dang.
Doesn't owl have? Oh no, doesn't owl have a advantage on perception checks for hearing and seeing? Anyways,
12 on the survival.
owls have keen sight. hearing and
They
sight.
do, but for this particular one, it's just flat disadvantage for anyone trying because of the conditions. What was the survival? 12?
Well,
Okay. 12 this far in means that you will lose a day as you are unable to see and you end up walking around in a circle for a little while. but you think you know where you went wrong.
All right.
So give me a survival, this time at advantage because you're at the same spot, and a d20.
Golly.
Ooh, a 3. Roll a d6.
2.
Okay. You guys are walking. This time in the what you believe is the correct direction. All of a sudden you start to feel... Actually, go ahead and make... You want to make me a perception check just to see how early and who sees this.
Disadvantage?
No, this is not disadvantage on this one.
Not me.
25.
A 1.
Okay, so Teztuzo, you were the first to notice this, and then Mouse not long after. Start to feel the ground like just rumbling a little bit. What is your marching order?
I think
I'll be
somewhere in
towards the
middle.
back.
I'm
Towards the
usually
front with Merton.
staying somewhere in the middle.
Actually, I guess I'm survival, so I'd be up front.
Yeah, I think Vonic probably in the front, and I'll be in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and set yourselves up. You can walk up to safely up to 2 by 2. This
Alright,
is going
me
to
and Saturn at the
be.
front.
Put yourselves down.
Twice the front.
Put yourself down here, in this little ravine. Up here is the front.
Which way we going?
Okay. So, bam, like that. Saturn right next to me, and then behind.
Okay.
That good?
All right. So, Teztuzo and Mouse, you both start to feel the ground rumbling a little bit.
As soon as I feel the ground rumbling, I'll be like, "Whoa, stop! You guys feel that? Ground's starting to rumble. What does that mean, Vonic? You've been from this area."
What does that mean, DM?
Once he says that, you guys with the 25 and a 21, you guys notice it early enough that once they say it, Vonic, you sort of slow down and try to pick it up. And the sound, that feels like there's a lot of something's moving your way. And you suspect this is some kind of stampede. So the way this is going to work, there is essentially a cliff face here that goes up. And then this side is sheer cliff face down. You guys are like walking up a 10-foot little area, like think Lord of the Rings as they're walking up, Legolas is walking on the snow type thing.
How high is this cliff?
You can't really tell. Visibility is bad.
Would I have
So at
time
least
to
30
cast-
feet both ways.
Would I have time to cast the hut?
You don't know.
No. Probably.
I can, because I only need cast
can-
it. Only 1 minute cast time. I can cast it, not. use
How
it with-
high up is it to get above out of this ravine?
Because up.
Well,
high-
it's
oh,
yeah.
wait.
It's this way is up at least 30 feet. You can't see high, and then this way is down at least 30 feet. You can't
All
see.
right, I'm going to. Where is it? I know I have it.
So you have
Where is it?
like a round or two here if you want to do anything before.
I'm gonna take out of my bag the rope of climbing, the magic item,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tie it off to the edge here, and then we can all hang on the rope,
Okay.
and let the stampede go by.
All
Does
right.
that sound good, everyone?
Sounds good to me.
I got some contingencies if we need.
I'll stay at the top. That way, when it's done, I can pull everyone up.
You want us to? What's it do?
The rope will fly and it can fly and attach itself to something. Climbing is going to be harder than hanging, so I'm going to have it tie itself to a big rock or something around here, some kind of tie-off point down on the side, and then we'll go down and grab onto it.
Okay.
It's 60 feet long. We should all be able to like.
While he's
stand on
doing
this
that,
thing.
I'm gonna take my rope and tie it around me, and I'll just toss the other side to probably Mouse. He's probably the weakest, but the worst at climbing. Just to give him kind of an extra.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Just
hang
in
on.
case.
I'll give it to him and Jace.
Tie
Just
him off to
A
you.
little extra
Okay.
security. Yeah, hang on to me.
All right. So, as you guys are doing this quick, you can do that quickly enough. So, I need everyone to go ahead and roll athletics checks for me to hang as whatever this is goes by.
Dang, that is a poor athletics check.
Athletics.
That's pretty good.
I am going to go ahead and use my ring and cast fly on myself and Jace.
Okay.
I rolled a 13 on athletics.
So me and Jace can just kind of hang out.
Okay. All right. So you guys are all hanging on this rope of climbing. You see all the eventually the rumbling gets bigger and bigger. You start to see some of the snow start to do these little mini avalanches down the sides, and you finally see about as 30 feet as they come in, all these mountain goats just charging down the mountain, and you guys are all just holding on as they run by, and it's loud and it's vibrating and it's tough. And Mouse, you are unable to hold on. You are tied off to Merton.
So if I feel myself slipping,
Mm-hmm.
I would use an action and cast a floating disc below me.
Whoa.
Okay. All right. So you cast floating disc underneath you as you're still attached with a rope, but you land on a small floating disc. Saturn and
then
Jace are both have fly cast on them, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
Was that Mouse?
I was just saying, and I'll have it raise me up a little bit further.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that's you guys wait long enough. It does take a little while, but essentially with the resources that you've used, you have managed to not have a disaster as this stampede goes by you. It does finally go by, and you guys are able to climb back up with the help of Vonik being at the top, and then Merton getting up there quickly as well. Jace, go ahead and make me 2 perception checks, both at disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, these are each +7.
I'm gonna stay on my floating disc for the hour that it's up.
Okay, this is much easier, guys.
I'm getting out of the snow for a bit.
Okay, 14. Sorry, plus. Yeah, these are all +7. That's
Okay.
so funny how that happened. So that was a 14 and a 16. Jeez, math.
Okay. All right. And now I'll have everyone, including you, Jace, go ahead and make me a perception check at disadvantage for this
Oh,
day,
okay.
because those were the 2 days you were AFK.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Just hospital stuff.
Oh.
A 15 for J Shaber.
Well,
Who am I waiting on?
I rolled 7. I don't know.
Teztuzmo
One.
and Saturn.
Oh man.
Jeez.
Oh god.
13 for Tesmo.
7.
All right. Okay. That's unfortunate. All right.
That's unfortunate.
It's real snowy up here. All right. So that is the end of the day. If you guys want to do anything, you can.
Cast fly into my ring again.
Okay.
I kind of don't have any supplies to do anything, so I'm just gonna.
Okay. Yeah, if there's anything you guys want to do, any conversations you want to have over the night, you may do those. Otherwise, we'll move on to the next day.
Guys, I can't wait to get Ubos's head back to the
Wait.
tribe.
Oh, okay. That's the head that we have.
Yeah.
Do you have a name for the dragon, by the way?
I don't remember its name.
Nope, you don't.
I don't have it.
I think I had you do a
gonna
history
be-
check at one point, and you did not remember the name. You just remembered the.
That it was a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ubo's gonna be nothing as soon as you get this dragon head.
Yeah, you're right, but both.
One's gonna dwarf the other, but sure. You can put Ubos's head inside the dragon head.
What
Gonna
a
get
I
mount
got
that
them
would
both.
be.
It was like a turducken.
You gonna get him taxidermied and hang him in the mansion? Back in the mansion?
Yep.
Do something with them. If we kill a dragon, dude, that hide's gonna be worth some dog.
Wouldn't be the first one.
Like, we already killed a dragon
I
one.
think this one's a little bit bigger.
Right. Okay.
We kind of just
Next.
want to lay eyes on this thing right now, right?
Well-
We don't want to like charge into the lair.
Let's see how big we can make you to match his size.
And Vonik, like, is hunting like a thing for your people? Like, is this like big game hunting? Is this like,
Big game hunting.
is this like,
Most
Truly.
animals. How big do animals on mountains don't get this big, do they? I guess in D&D land they do.
Yeah,
Yes,
D&D
we
land
hunt
animals
big-
get huge everywhere.
Yes, you're right. They get huge everywhere. Yes, we hunt big game, mainly with melee weapons, because we're men.
We don't throw our mauls up the mountain.
Yeah. We don't throw our mauls, yeah, or our axes or anything. No weapon that a giant uses is meant to be thrown.
that's cool though, man. Well, I'm here for it. Let's freaking, let's bring home the
This is the-
trophy.
This is the biggest game.
Let's
This game
carve
may
the
be
sucker.
too big, so let's just get a look at it first before we
Yeah.
decide.
Then we run. We have to.
All right. 4 more days to go. Give me a survival and a D20.
I'm not gonna roll a d20 this time. I have bad ones the last couple of times.
I'll roll it. I'll roll it. I'll be the main.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry.
That was
Sorry.
landing good.
There we
Oh!
go. You see that? That's how you roll dice right there, Eric. Take some notes.
Didn't this happen the other way around?
Oh.
I'm gonna start the survival in now. That way I get that advantage. We've been getting bad rolls.
I've had one bad one. Phil.
We had
Roll
a bad one
me
last time.
a D6. Joe.
Oh god.
Uno mas.
Uno
Going in
mas.
circles, Sam. Someone got it.
All right. 1. Okay. Yeah, you only lose 1 day, fortunately. So the natural
good.
one you
Yeah,
were gonna lose up to
thank
6
you.
days, but
Ooh,
rolled a
Hey.
1. So good for
man,
you.
we got all this supplies and food.
So yeah,
Like, no,
you only lose
Saturn.
1 day.
We're going downhill. This is the wrong way.
We're going this the wrong way. We gotta get turned back around.
The hill must go up.
I can feel the slope beneath my feet going down.
That's honestly my favorite thing from this whole campaign. How mountains work.
All right.
Oh man.
Give me that survival check and that D20. Still got 4 days to go because we lost a day.
All right, buddy. I'll follow you today.
I made it
are we
past
doing?
10.
Survival.
Survival.
Survival. I'll try it. $16.
All right, 16's pretty good.
Oh, 17.
Oh, that's 1 better.
That's one better.
One?
So
Yeah, maybe I should do the
we got
survival.
3 days
I
left.
get
Again,
advantage.
if there's anything you guys want to do, let me know and we'll stop and do it. But otherwise, give me another survival roll and a D20.
Vonik, What are you gonna do with that head?
Dry it out and turn it into a trophy. Oh well, once we get off the mountain, I'll cut the skin off and mount it, or I'll have someone else do that.
Wait. You guys do this as a tribe, but you don't like do it yourself, kind of thing?
It's just not in my skill set.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Like you kill the thing, and then
We can't let Testizmo roll anymore.
I rolled the last good. I rolled good the last 2 times.
And bad the last 4 before that.
It was only
Give
4.
me a D6, David.
Oh good.
And survival was a 12, but for Vonic, right? Okay, so we're good.
Yeah.
3.
Okay. Whale, you guys are walking along. I mean,
It's been a rough up this mountain this time
yeah,
around.
it's been a bit rough. Everyone give me first off, give me marching order. Let's see, we're gonna go
how did that happen here?
About the same, probably.
walking this direction. Give me marching order. If it's that where it already is, then great.
It already is.
That works.
Here.
Sure.
Perception.
Can I
from
just
everyone?
before
Perception for everyone.
every morning as we set out on this trip, I do the Braveheart speech.
Well, you don't get any long rests, so that it lasts.
Oh, yeah. Well, I still do the Braveheart speech every
Okay.
morning.
I got a 20.
I make them all listen.
I bet
Is this
that's
with
something
disadvantage?
No, this is just normal. This is just to see if you see what's going to happen before they get
nothing.
you.
More of that. That's a 21, sir. 21. I did the math on my own there because I got a plus
Man,
7. So
that is some
21.
slick math you got.
14 plus 7 is 20 plus 1.
I got a 20 on me.
Where? So under this.
Where is it?
Dun, dun, dun. I know they have them. Where are they? Let's just search for it, I guess. All right.
Oh, that's Tuzmo. This is your jam. Go talk to them.
So, as you guys are walking along on this, it's just the blizzard is getting stupid crazy at this point. You're very well into the mountains, high up on the mountains. The visibility is getting worse day by day. You guys are walking along, and suddenly you are in the middle of a bunch of owlbears, and that is where we will call it for this week. So you guys can decide what you want to do before next week.
Guys, we're gonna have a bunch of owlbear friends, alright? Hear me out.
Let's see how it goes, bud.
We'll see
Meet
how it
back
goes,
in the
but
Lead the way.
Back in the menu, boys.
Okay. So that's it. Thank you guys for playing. Thanks everyone for watching, and we will see you hopefully next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
you.